if you're eyeing the JBL Tune 770NC headphones because you want killer noise canceling at under $100, you've landed in the right spot. But here's what surprised me. These headphones aren't just a budget-friendly noise-canceling option. They come with some quirks that could drive you nuts, especially if you expect premium performance. So before you hit buy, stick around to hear my honest take on the JBL Tune 770NC, where I'll break down what works, what doesn't, and whether these are really worth your hard-earned cash. Spoiler alert. It's not all bad, but it's not perfect either. Now, quick question. Are you someone who needs deep noise canceling for your daily commute, or just wants decent sound without breaking the bank? Because these headphones claim to deliver adaptive noise canceling with smart ambient tech, letting you switch between zero distractions and hearing the world around you. Sounds ideal, right? But is that adaptive tech more marketing flair than actual magic? Let's dive deeper. Before we get too comfortable, here's a little twist. I found out the JBL Tune 770NC supports Bluetooth 5.3 with LE audio, which should mean stable connections and better battery life. However, in real-world use, some users report inconsistent Bluetooth drops and syncing issues between devices. So, if you plan to juggle multiple devices, you might face some frustrations. Alright, here's why this review matters. JBL is huge in the audio world, known for that signature pure bass sound that rocks venues worldwide. But the Tune 770NC sits in the $90 range, a competitive space with tons of options. Does it live up to the JBL legacy or get lost in the noise? Grab your favorite snack and let's unpack this together. First off, the design. These headphones are lightweight and fold flat, making them travel-friendly and easy on your neck during long sessions. That's a plus for students, remote workers, or travelers who hate bulky gear. Also, the fit is typically comfortable, with decent ear padding and an adjustable headband. But here's the catch. The ear cups don't swivel fully, so if you like to throw your headphones around or stash them in tight spaces, you might find the clamping force a bit rigid. Not exactly breakdance-proof. Moving on to sound, JBL pledges their pure bass sound signature here, which means deep, punchy lows with clear mids and highs. When I tested them, the bass was present but felt slightly overwhelmed at higher volumes. Great for bass lovers, but at the risk of drowning out vocals or intricate musical textures. So if you prefer a balanced, studio-quality sound, these might feel a bit one-dimensional. Thankfully, the free JBL Headphones app allows you to customize the EQ, letting you tweak bass, mids, and treble to your liking. It's a nice feature, but the app interface could use some polish. It's not the most intuitive or bug-free experience out there. Speaking of technical features, the adaptive noise canceling promised to be a highlight. On paper, it smartly reduces ambient noise whether it's a busy cafe or a noisy street. Yet in practice, the cancellation isn't always consistent. It does block a good chunk of low-frequency sounds, like engine hum or air conditioning, but struggles with sudden or higher-pitched noises like voices or sirens. This inconsistent ANC can leave you wondering if you're in a noise bubble or just slightly muffled. Also, the ambient aware and talk-through modes intended to let you hear surroundings without removing your headphones work. But the audio quality during these modes lowers noticeably. Imagine trying to chat with a barista but sounding like you're underwater. Funny in theory, annoying in practice. Battery life. This is one area where JBL shines. The Tune 770NC boasts up to 70 hours of playback, which is remarkable for any wireless headphones, and quite frankly, a lifesaver if you tend to forget charging. Plus, the quick 5-minute charge gives you an extra 3 hours, perfect for those last-minute boosts before heading out the door. Charging uses a USB-C cable, which is now the standard, so no hunting for a special charger. But here's a joke for you. Why don't headphones like secrets? Because they might leak earbuds. Thankfully, with the battery life here, leakage won't be your biggest worry. Then there's the Bluetooth 5.3 connection, which theoretically supports LE audio and lets you link two devices at once. In reality, connection quality varied between my phone and laptop, with occasional audio glitches during device switching. If you're watching Netflix on one device and need to take a call on another, expect a slight delay or dip in audio sync. The JBL Apps video mode helps sync sound and visuals better, but this feature requires an OTA update, so it's not immediately out of the box. On the usability front, controlling playback and calls via the buttons on the ear cup is straightforward, but the button placement can feel a bit stiff initially, leading to mispresses. The voice-aware feature is a neat touch. It lets you hear your own voice during calls, which prevents the awkward experience of speaking too loud or too softly. It's like having your own mini sound engineer monitoring your banter, but no promises on improving your jokes. Speaking of which, here's another quick one. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. Unlike this joke, the JBL Tune 770NC definitely tries to organize your audio world, sometimes succeeding, sometimes fumbling a little. Now, for who these headphones are truly suited. If you're a casual listener looking for decent sound, solid battery life, and some noise canceling for the commute or home office, these could hit the spot without breaking the bank. They're ideal for students, remote workers, or anyone who prefers JBL's bass-forward sound profile. Also, if you want headphones that stay comfortable after hours, these lightweight guys won't weigh you down. However, if you're an audiophile craving crisp, balanced sound, or someone who demands world-class noise cancellation akin to flagship models, you might find the Tune 770NC lacking. The ANC sometimes feels like a polite nod rather than a full, shut-the-world-out experience. Plus, occasional Bluetooth hiccups can be frustrating during critical moments. It's a bit like getting that one coworker who's always 5 minutes late, but instead, it's your earbuds dropping out mid-song. Let me rehook you here. What if I told you these headphones do something very right that many entry-level ANC headphones miss? The battery life and quick charge combo are genuinely exceptional at this price range. So while you might sacrifice some top-tier features, you gain freedom from frequent charging, a huge win if you're always on the go. Now, what about build quality? The Tune 770NC feels sturdy enough to survive daily use, but don't expect premium materials. Think more practical plastic than luxe metal finishes. That said, the choice of colors lets you pick a style that suits your vibe, whether you want classic black or something a bit more eye-catching. Before we wrap, here's the last joke for the road. Why did the headphone break up with the phone? Because it felt too wired. Thankfully, the Tune 770NC won't leave you feeling that way with its wireless freedom. In conclusion, the JBL Tune 770NC headphones present a mixed bag. You get solid adaptive noise canceling, not flawless but decent enough, combined with trademark JBL pure bass sound that will please bass lovers. The 70-hour battery life and quick charge feature are genuinely impressive perks in this price bracket, but expect some hiccups in Bluetooth reliability, modest ANC performance against complex noise environments, and an app that is functional but could be better. My honest recommendation: if your budget circles around $90 and you want a reputable brand delivering good battery life and decent bass-heavy sound with noise cancellation, the JBL Tune 770NC is a worthy pick. Just temper expectations around ANC perfection and Bluetooth stability. On the other hand, if flawless performance or audiophile-grade sound is on your wish list, you might want to consider spending a bit more on higher-end models. Still interested? I'll save you some time hunting down the best deal. Check the link in the description below for the best price on Amazon right now. You'll get the full JBL experience with buyer protection and quick delivery. Thanks for watching, and if you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe and drop a comment about your headphone experiences. Until next time, Keep your ears happy and your playlists banging.